My mother always warned me never to play with sharp weapons, but I disobeyed her sworders. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I'm very happy with those with that terrible. I'm very happy with that terrible double whammy. And I'm getting exactly the reactions that I expected in the chat. Oh, welcome in, my friends. Happy Thursday. I hope that you're doing very well. Lucent Jelly is first in chat tonight. So chill. I really like that. Sparrow makes some good music. I really like that song. I like the ET one too. It's hard to tell which one I like more. Love the music. Love that funky cheese. And completely independently, Jelly, I picked the cheese slice icon for tonight. Buddha Fingers, welcome in, and Quill Shot, happy to have you with us as well. Welcome in, both of you. Buddha Fingers says, I've dropped some stinkers before, but I think you're trying to one-up me. You know, the thing is, it's surprisingly difficult to come up with one of these almost every night. It becomes surprisingly difficult sometimes. Alright, so we've got two games. Both our games are sword games tonight. Both of them are PlayStation 1 games. We're playing on the PlayStation 2. I don't really think that affects it all that much. But, it ain't easy being cheesy. You know what? You're exactly right. Talon, welcome in. Happy to have you with us. So yeah, we're playing two games that are both, there's like a sword connection, and they're both on the PlayStation 1. I was saying we're playing them on the PlayStation 2. I don't really think that makes much of a difference, but that is what we're doing. We're going to play Bushido Blade for a little while, because we played it last month a bit, and we kind of went through the story mode a whole bunch of times. I think we went through with every character. I'm not sure. We got some good endings, we got some bad endings. It was kind of a mix. But I've since found out that you can unlock one of the boss characters by going through this slash mode. So I thought I'd just give it a try and see what it's like. I don't think I'm going to be good enough to pull it off, because if I'm not mistaken, the requirement is that you have to win 100 consecutive battles. I don't know if I could do that. And I also think that this game doesn't even save. So even if you do it, as soon as you reset... Oh, it does save. Oh. You have to do it manually, perhaps, though? I don't know. I'm going to turn the autosave on. Alright, I take it back. I thought it didn't save because there was no save file. But there we go. What's this background? Bright, dark. I don't know what that affects. Rollout rate? Low? High? I don't know what any of these options mean, but they're not that important. Never mind, we can save. That's wonderful. So anyway, I thought we'd just take a look tonight. We'd play this slash mode for a little while, and I'd see how close I can get to doing it. At some point, we'll... at some point, I'll want to accomplish it, but I'm not going to be too heartbroken if I don't do it tonight. Um, the ever popular squished cheese emote. um, to my understanding, playing disc PS1 games on PS2 is all hardware and good to go. So there are actually some PS1 games that won't work on the PlayStation 2. There are some discs that won't play on it. They're very few, but there is I found a list online of ones that supposedly don't work. I don't know if it has to do with a particular model of the PlayStation or not, but there are a handful of games that just won't play on it. But this is not one of them. I hope I entered the correct mode. So I figure what we'll do is just maybe go through the characters. They all seem to be basically interchangeable to me. So I figured we would just rotate through them on our attempts. Yeah. I haven't played for a while, and so well, there we go. I've forgotten the controls. The controls are weirdly complicated. Okay, we change our stance on the right. I know we can jump as well, but there we go. The jump is just the wildest control ever. You know what? The jump actually kind of makes sense in a weird way. There we go. The cows, welcome in. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome to Bushido Blade. Buddhafinger says, what I've read, playing real discs gives the best result. It's very popular with people to use hard drives on a PS2. However, hard drive controller is also where the PS1 chips are, so if you load a PS1 game from the hard drive, it does funky emulation. I didn't know about that, but I mean, you know, I'm pretty much an all real discs kind of guy, so I don't expect I'll have to worry about that. There we are. So the enemies in this slash mode do not seem to be as capable as the enemies in the standard game, but I assume that like maybe every 10 kills or something, we're gonna hit a new level, and it's gonna get harder. I'm fully expecting. I mean, on this difficulty, it seems like they might not even be capable of killing us. Oh, this is different. Alright, so here we go. This is the boss. Oh, and I died. Oh, no. Alright, I'm actually going to let it go ahead and count all the way down. I don't know. I don't know if we have the ability to continue, now that I think about it. If I had told it yes, I don't know if we would restart at 0, or if we would restart from where we were. Or maybe, you know, if we pass a level, do we get to restart at the beginning of the level? I'm not sure how it works. I mean, we'll find out. But we didn't increase a level there anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. But I let it count down rather than continuing, because then we can switch our character. The last game of January 2023 would be Echo. If I still haven't beat Echo by the end of the year, I think I'm gonna give up. My New Year's resolution is gonna be not to play Echo next year. It is sometimes very mysterious why a hit doesn't count as a hit. When does the schedule of game queue open up again? No time soon, Buddha Fingers. I'm gonna be in control of the schedule for a while. I don't know how to do it. I can't seem to find a method that that allows people to schedule games infrequently enough that they don't end up overwhelming my schedule. So I don't know. It's very complicated. Alright, so what happens if we do tell it to continue? I can't tell. Oh, there we go. I can't. I just hit the right button. There's sort of a dual problem of all the methods I've tried for letting viewers, you know, influence the schedule. There's a couple problems with it. One is that the biggest problem for me is that they end up overwhelming the schedule to where I no longer have influence over it. And there's also the problem of I don't necessarily like the same kinds of games that a lot of my viewers like. And so it also ends up more like at least half the time it feels like I'm just complaining about someone's favorite game for several hours. And I don't necessarily know that I want to do that to people. I am open to listening to suggestions, but you should, if you're gonna suggest a game to me, just keep in mind that it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm gonna play it, but you do have a better chance if you can sell it to me by, you know, explaining why it would be something that I in particular would enjoy, based on the things that you know that I like and dislike from listening to me praise or complain about games. Pookie Stan, welcome in. I have no doubt that Frownie will beat Echo, but that's a brutal road back to the boss every time. Isn't it ever? Chrysalis or Battle the Olympus, they're RPGs that play / control like Xanadu. I did really like Xanadu. I feel like I know less about Chrysalis. I don't really know either game, though. I actually bought Chrysalis because when I was living in when I was living in Houston, Hurricane Harvey happened while I lived there, and I got trapped in my apartment for a week, and I spent a lot of my daylight hours playing Dr. Mario on my Game Boy and reading old Nintendo Power magazines, and I came across Chrysalis while I was in one of the Nintendo Powers I read, and so after the flood and everything returned back to normal, that was one of the games I was keeping an eye out for, but I've forgotten. That was so many years ago that I've forgotten what it was about it that I read about it that made me think, oh, I need to add that game to my collection. I just remember that was roughly when and why I bought it. Oh, I'm really bad at this. I did really well on my first try, and everyone after has been terrible. Chrysalis is a classic, well-loved RPG. Battle of the Olympus is sort of like Zelda 2, but Greek mythology. The best way to sell him on a game is by telling him that most people hated playing it. I mean, that's especially useful around January. But I'm really hoping to sort of streamline the schedule. I want to get into a position where I'm not playing more than 3 games at a time. Oh, that's useful. No, I'm timing this really badly. No! Ghost Babel? I don't even think I've heard of that. Oh yeah, Pookie. Yeah, that's why. I've turned it off for at least for now. As for like, I don't know, the past like couple months or whatever, like been playing 10 games, you know, per, like I've been juggling 10 or more, like 10 to 12 games, and so I'd only be playing each game for half a night a week. That's not really enough to make meaningful progress. Ghost Babel is the Metal Gear Solid title for Game Boy Color. We brought it up during the chicken meatloaf incident. Okay, I didn't know that was the subtitle. Yeah, that game is... I actually, because we were talking about it... Oh, and welcome in, Master Tuesday. Which end is the pointy end again? I don't know, we'll need to refer to a diagram, I think, Tuesday. Oh, but because we talked about it, I actually looked it up, and that game is terribly expensive, unfortunately. Oh, this is a rough challenge. If I ever do pull it off, though, it's gonna mean that I got really good at the game. Or insanely lucky. That guy's just gonna run away from me all day? Oh my goodness. Well, I was kind of thinking, Pookie State, I was kind of thinking about something similar. I was kind of thinking about, like, maybe opening up a thread in the, Discord. And basically keeping an ongoing poll of suggested games that I think have been I've been effectively sold on, and then let people like vote on them with reactions, and then sort of like cycling the most popular game into the schedule. Like, I don't know, like every third or fourth game that I add to the schedule, maybe do whatever's currently the most popular pull from there. That's sort of the mechanism that I've been thinking about. But I don't really have all the particulars of it mapped out in my brain yet. Have you ever played Super Turrican? We did that one on stream, Black Fox. We did Super Turrican like 2 weeks ago, I think. 3 weeks ago? It was really recently. It's pretty good. It's sort of like it's one of them. It's a shorter game. We beat it in one night. It's kind of like a rougher version of Contra. By which I mean a less polished version. It was a little challenging, but not overwhelmingly difficult. Pretty tough a little tough near the end. It might have been Black Fox. In fact, I think it was. And yeah, I've kind of thought about that too, Buddha Fingers. The only thing is that if I'm gonna do, I don't necessarily like the idea of having something in the Discord that can only be added to or influenced via channel points, because not everyone is necessarily active in both places. I mean, no, I know that just limiting it to one or the other location potentially, well, I mean, everyone earns channel points that watches the stream, but I know that, like, limiting it to the Discord does cut off people that don't use the Discord, but the Discord has the advantage of providing a place for like long-term polling. And if I sort of cross the streams, then I run the risk of people who don't and will never use Discord, like, wasting channel points on something that they really can't participate in. Yeah, I meant the other way around. Loyal to Soil, welcome in. And the night's going pretty well. We're gonna start the beans back up again next week. I'm gonna play the new Kirby game next week, and we'll bring the beans back then. Hopefully I can get some spicy peppers and they'll be back too. I made chili earlier this week and I had to make a super bland chili because I couldn't find any good spicy peppers. Kirby can eat things and you can eat things too. That's exactly it, Chaos. That's exactly why. That's exactly why I was thinking that. As I was like, yeah, Kirby eats all kinds of weird things, so we'll bring the beans back because that kind of there's a like a good thematic link there. You could make chicken meatloaf, Frownie. You know, I looked at that chicken meatloaf that you made again. And it's still kind of, the concept of it still kind of scares me a bit. But I looked at the ingredients and I thought, you know what? I actually bet it probably tastes pretty good. Except the only thing that you put in it that I don't like is celery. I would have to leave the celery out because I'm not a fan of it. And like you mentioned, I would definitely put garlic in it. I love spicy food. I live in San Diego, so I'm lucky and we get peppers year-round. I used to get peppers year-round when I lived in Houston. And I got like nice, like good peppers too. But it's hard. It's hard to find like good spicy food in Wisconsin. And it's hard to find like good spicy peppers. Particularly during the winter. I'm striking him from the back, and I still can't manage to land a killing blow. There we go. Oh no! Ah! I let myself get distracted. Sounds like the way to go. Garlic is needed. I would be down to live in the cold like you. I really like your game setup in the background. Thank you, Loyal. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. It's maybe not as unique, you know, as the plain wood paneling that I had before, but it's a lot more convenient than what I had going on before, and these shelves are much nicer than those media shelves that I'm replacing them with. Bolognese and meatloaf form. Bolognese in a bread bowl? That could be a thing. So if you come in and you don't know what I'm up to, what I have to do is I have to successfully defeat 100 opponents in a row. I haven't figured out yet if I... So it looks like every 10 opponents will increase the level, which I think makes them more difficult, which is bad news since I'm doing so poorly. But I haven't learned yet, but I'm hoping that maybe once I reach a new level, when I continue, I'll get to if I continue, I'll get to restart from the beginning of the level I'm on. But that might not be the case. It might be that it is 100 in a row, no defeats. But we're gonna find that out together. I'm gonna make a red sauce for pasta tomorrow myself. I don't know that it would. I don't know if it would technically be a bolognese. It will be a sort of tomato and meat sauce. Sort of a standard American spaghetti sauce. But I finished up the last of my finished up the last of my chili tonight. So tomorrow I'm gonna clean the pot out and do a red sauce and then have that for a couple days. I don't think I ever got this. Pretty sure I wrote it off as impossible eventually. I might have to do that too. Pookie, I'm not sure that it's a challenge I'm going to be able to master, but I thought it'd be fun to give it a try at least. You know, no harm in giving it a couple hours worth of attempts and seeing, you know, what it's like and how far we make it. It is actually a pretty fun way to try and play the game. Oh no. All right, no more hasty approaches. There we go. That's what I want to do. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Let's see, which attack has the best reach? That's what I want to figure out. Maybe that. What was I just doing there even? I don't even know how I did that. That, like, spinning the sword all the way around. Not sure what the actual difference is between bolognese and meat sauce. My suspicion is that it's either the flavor profile with the nutmeg or the preparation, braising it in milk. Well, I'm definitely not, and wine. I'm definitely not doing either of those steps, so... If they're mandatory, then my meal doesn't qualify. I did it again. But I still don't know how. Let me just run away from this guy and experiment for a moment. That's how I did it. That's weird. Oh no! Now I keep doing it. Yeah, so that thing where I spin the sword all the way around, I don't know what it is, but it's if I tap left, right, and then slash, then he'll do that. Victory! All right, we made it. I think that takes us up another level. Here we go, level 2. This is the furthest we've been. I wonder if that's just like a taunt. To be honest, most of the time I make meat sauce with jarred sauce and not San Marzano tomatoes. There's no problem in that. Not everything has to be made from scratch. What's one of your favorite breakfast foods and dinner foods, Agent Frownie? Well, the answer to that can actually be the same thing. I love just bacon and eggs on toast. I like to make my eggs over easy. But a few strips of bacon and a couple of eggs with some toast. Wonderful. And I'll eat that for breakfast or dinner. And the weird thing is, I only started eating over easy eggs like earlier this year or at the end of last year. Before I would never have done it. I was terrified of them. But I finally faced my fears, and now it's one of my favorite things to eat. And that was actually because I made a stir fry. I made sort of a Thai basil chicken style stir fry, and I know it's often served with an over easy egg, and so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be brave, and I'm gonna try something that has traditionally scared me and grossed me out. And I made an egg for my stir fry, and it was really good, and now I eat them all the time. So a dinner food that I like that's like probably my favorite thing to eat for dinner is a sort of basil chicken, a really spicy basil chicken stir fry. Oh no. Oh no, my legs are out. His legs are out. Got him. My legs are permanently out, though. I'm not gonna get 70 kills with no legs. Oh, he got me. Oh, we were doing so good. Alright, do we continue from our level? We do! Alright, we've got this. This is no problem. I can do this challenge. Continue just takes you back to the start of your level. You should stand. I would if my legs weren't destroyed. I have to remember to hit continue every time if I get distracted. I'll be in real trouble. "10 out of time might be doable." Yeah, I think 10 out of time will be doable. I think we're in good shape. Is it an endlessly generating hallway? I don't know. Let's see what happens if I try to run away. Nah, there's a... Oh, wait. We can only get... Well, we can get a certain distance away from each other. It probably loops. Yeah, I think this hallway's just on a loop. Are there any eggs you don't like? I don't like deviled eggs. There is actually a benefit to having your legs taken out in this game. The one benefit of it is that it forces the enemies to approach you. And I mean, you can just stand and be stubborn, but... Well, maybe you can't, because, like, this guy's not coming over to me. But there can be a real advantage to forcing them to come to you. I lost an arm. Deviled eggs they're boiled eggs, but then you do something weird to the yolk with like mayonnaise and stuff, and you know me and condiments, we don't mix. Oh, the hall does have an end, you're right. I'd already forgotten to pay attention to that. No. Enemy's was copying my style there for a moment. What are you doing? No. Ah, we didn't gain our level. I like that. I like this stance and this move. No, not this move. Wow, that was really good. I complained about it, but it worked out really well. Yeah, because if they come at me and miss, and then I can charge them with just a whole bunch of this same attack, it usually works out really well for me. Trouble is I gotta leave myself open and let them approach me first. Victory! That's a level. That was easy. No, are the level 5 enemies even trying? Uh-oh. No! See how I raised my sword up there at the very end? I'm doing that move. Ah. The only thing I don't like about this stance is that if I back away and charge too quickly, then I will do that swing your sword all the way around in a circle move, and that leaves me terribly open. This move? Because I want to step back and then rush them, but but in this stance it leads to that weird like circle move, which I think is just supposed to be like a taunt. It doesn't seem like it attacks. The level 5 team heard me. They're making a fool out of me now. Oh yeah, lucky there. Uh-oh. That move is scary. Where they come at me with that thrust. It has a long reach. No. We were doing really well. That's pretty good too, that sort of uppercut. I tripped. It'd be nice to fight some enemies that don't run around quite so much. I hope that this behavior stops on the next level. Ooh. I can do that too. Except it gets me killed. Got me good. Got me good there. Uh-oh. Ooh. Kind of felt like that dance was going to go on forever. The camera sure spins around a lot in this game. I wouldn't blame anyone for feeling kind of dizzy. Boss time. Nice. New level. Uh-oh. Okay, good. I really thought I was going to be injured there. So this game is like really repetitive, but it's never not stressful. It's a really fascinating game because it's basically just a fancy tech demo, but it makes for a really fun game. That was a bad move. That was a bad move. That left me open for a very long time. This particular two-swing move is just so useful. Oh. There goes my face. That can't be useful. Oh, yeah, well, it can. You see, I want to experiment, but look at what my experimenting gets me. I'm much better off sticking to this move that I kind of know works. Yeah, just if you can get close to them in this stance, then you can just spam this one move, and it's really pretty devastating for your opponent. Eventually. Oh, yuck. What is that? Oh. This game is has a lot more complicated controls than I thought it did. There's a lot of, like, I don't know, like, what I think of as, like, fighting game type moves that you can do. This enemy is scared of me. Oh no. Nice. Oh no, not this move. Wow. Uh-oh. No. Oh, we were 8. we were 8 in. Oh, one of these. I think I actually lost that sort of like face-to-face there where we cross swords. I think I actually lost, but it didn't matter. winning put my opponent at a disadvantage. No. So that move, it's not a taunt. It's like it's a whole bunch of slashes that all happen together, but it has such a long build-up. I understand how it works now. But it's mostly just it's mostly a style attack. Trying to use it puts you at a real, like, it makes you majorly vulnerable. This again? No. I thought we were taking each other out at the same time. Come on, we do this, we get a new level. No! That move is gonna be the death of me. Ah, we did it. Level 8. We've just gotta get 10 kills 2 more times. I gotta stop doing that. I said 2 more times, but it was actually 3 more times. There we go. Now we have to get 10 more. Now we have to get 10 kills in a row 2 more times. Level 8 went really well. Uh-oh. Good. The opponent's AI often leaves much to be desired. Victory. We're 10 away. Oh, yuck. Well, we were really on a roll there for a while. Haven't even been using my my typical go-to sort of stance there. The boss showed up one early. There must be another boss. Alright, don't get me. Victory! Alright, that should have done it. Let's go to options and save real quick. There was no announcement, but there should be another character available to us now. Unless I was ill-informed. Alright, I don't see him right away. Oh no, it might be that you have to do it in one life. It might be that you have to do it in one life. I don't think I can back out of this now, though. I can't. Hang on, let me get back to the menu by going through the game. We did the achievement, but we didn't get the award. Sorry, I'm just jumping through this. I want to get back to the menu. You know what? The thing is, it might be, it might be that it only unlocks the character for versus mode. Here, finish me off so I can go back to the menu. Thing is, I don't think I can select versus mode, can I? It won't let me select versus mode because I only have one controller. Alright, let me grab another controller. Sorry. I'll be right back with you. Alright, let's see if that did any good. I can go to versus mode now. It's still the same. Huh, I don't know. I guess you have to do it in one go. Alright, well. Either way, we made it through. We got our 100 kills, so we defeated the challenge. I didn't get the reward for it I thought I would. That's what happens when I come in so ill-informed. But, you know, at least we tried and we had a good time doing it. Okay, so with that, we'll finish. We'll wrap up Bushido Blade there. We'll wrap up Bushido Blade there, my friends. That's all I wanted to do with this tonight was to go through that. Was to go through the gauntlet, and we did it successfully. So we got our victory, and we can move on. We're gonna head over to Brave Fencer Musashi now. We started that. We're just a couple hours in. We started it up several weeks ago. And this is going to be just the second time picking it up. It made a really good first impression on me, so I'm excited to get back to it. But it might take a while to get back into the swing of the game. So expect a bit of a like with this game. Be prepared for a little bit of a rough start, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, the game made a really good first impression. So, just like before, if you'll excuse me again a moment, I'll get I'll go swap the discs, and we'll continue onward.